had a dream last night. It woke me from a restless sleep. There was someone in your arms, and it wasn't me. I was in a cold sweat. There was nothing I could do. Someone else had found your love, while I've been hiding from the truth. Truth is that I'm so in love with you. I've been lying to my heart. I could run to the ends of the earth, but no matter where I go, that's where you are. I was born to be with you. There's no hiding from the truth. I walked the floor till dawn. Couldn't get it off my mind. How could I have been so wrong? Wasted so much time. Now I'm on my way to you. I know what I have to do. I just hope it's not too late to stop hiding from the truth. Truth is that I'm so in love with you. I've been lying to my heart. I could run to the ends of the earth, but no matter where I go, that's where you are. I was born to be with you. There's no hiding from the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
I've had a lot of whiskey in my time. Some of it bonded, some of it shined. Some of it made me feel like a king. Some of it took me through a bad dream. Some of it gave me hope to survive. Some of it barely left me alive. Oh, shine, oh, shine, shine. Will you tell me the truth? Is it shine? Can you show me the proof now? Shine like money in the bank. If it's good shine, then give me a drink. There's shine on the mountain, so I'm told. Well, down in the valley, it's seldom so. I'd climb to the top if I knew for sure I could get some corn 160 pure. But if you're not known when you walk in, you can disappear, won't be seen again. Oh, shine, oh, shine, shine. Will you tell me the truth? Is it shine? Can you show me the proof now? Shine like money in the bank. If it's good, shine and give me a drink. Can you tell me the truth? Is it shine? Can you show me the proof now? Shines like money in the bank. If it's good, shine and give me a drink. So you got some good shine. That stuff's hard to find.
His name is Alan Laney. The song is called Shine, and what a fantastic song. And we've got one more to play for you to complete 3 on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I've got a great live show tonight. Every artist on the show gets played 3 times in a row, and we're going to play one more from Alan Laney, and he's soon going to be a special guest on the program as well. Speaking of special guests, I got 2 of them tonight on the program. We're going to have Jason Mayer in the bottom half of this first hour as a special guest, and then the Swansons are going to join me in the bottom half of hour number 2. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs and 3 songs in a row from them as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, down to roadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio, and KWRadio.com. You can also catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming services like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show, and you will be listening to what I call New Country's Best. Freedom Road is the 3rd song for Alan Laney on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Down in Georgia, broke out of a summer sweat. I walked away from that cotton picking life, and I ain't been back yet. Told my folks now, don't y'all worry about me, I'm gonna be alright. I hit the road to freedom, but sometimes late at night I can almost see those tall pine trees. Hear mama call, hey, all it's time to eat. I can almost smell the magnolia trail calling me back home. I've been gone so long down Freedom Road. hills of Texas and slept beneath Montana sky, and didn't know which way to turn, standing on the Great Divide. Now I've forgotten about more places than most folks have ever been, and I still don't know what I went looking for, but every now and then I can almost see those tall pine trees. Yeah, Mama called, hey y'all, it's time to eat. I can almost smell that magnolia trail calling me back home. I've been gone so long down Freedom Road.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Way up in Boston, they like baseball players, and down in Tennessee, they like their country singers. They're all about corn-fed farmers in Illinois. Oh, but anywhere you go, everybody loves a cowboy.
Out in California, they're like their movie stars. In the Carolinas, it's the boys in race cars. And where would Kentucky be without them good old plowboys? Just go to Dallas, everybody loves a cowboy.
What man wouldn't want to be John Wayne?
What woman wouldn't want to ride away?
Up in the saddle, running the cattle off in the sunset with a real McCoy. Everybody loves a cowboy. Maybe there's magic tucked in his boots.
Maybe it's his hat that makes him so cool.
Or something in his jeans, just like Gene and Roy. Oh, whatever it is, everybody loves a cowboy. What man wouldn't want to be John Wayne?
What woman wouldn't want to ride away?
Up in the saddle, running the cattle off in the sunset with a real McCoy. Everybody loves a cowboy. What man wouldn't want to be John Wayne?
What woman wouldn't want to ride away?
with a real McCoy. It's that good old yes ma'am charm that don't leave you no choice.
There ain't no bull about it.
Everybody loves a cowboy. Come on, pilgrim.
Yeah, everybody loves a cowboy.
Song number 2.
The only regrets we'll have from yesterday are the chances that we didn't take. So follow me away from all you know. You're scared to death and I'm scared to show it. As the road keeps on rolling, farther from the place that we called home. It's all static on the airwaves out here. But if you listen close, the music's loud and clear. The sound of restless wheels against the road. A U-Haul truck that's overloaded, and dreams bigger than the western sky. A melody of bigger plans in harmony with second chances. Listen to the song that you hear tonight. 'Cause this could be the soundtrack of our lives.
I'll write the verse and you write the chorus as the road rolls out before us, past the bridges that we traveled on. When our rhythm's just a bit off time, the key is wrong and the words don't rhyme, we might just find the perfect song. From here on out, it's only you and me. So tonight, let's write our symphony.
To the sound of restless wheels against the road. A U-Haul truck that's overloaded, and dreams bigger than the western sky. A melody of bigger plans in harmony with second chances. Listen to the song that you hear tonight. 'Cause this could be the soundtrack. The only regrets we'll have from yesterday are the chances that we didn't take. So follow me away from all you know. To the sound of restless wheels against the road. A U-Haul truck that's overloaded, and dreams bigger than the western sky. A melody of bigger plans in harmony with second chances. Listen to the song that you hear tonight. 'Cause this could be the soundtrack of our lives.
What a great duo in the world of country music. They are Rhinestones and Russ. That is called Soundtrack of Our Lives. And before that, Everybody Loves a Cowboy. And they are comprised of J. Mark Bailey and Janine Tarana. And they are fantastic. Go check out Rhinestones and Russ. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you. We're going to give them one more play to complete their triple play on this Triple Play Thursday. This is called Bring the Love Back. Bring the country back, too. We're here on today's Country from Tim Kelly, the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
There are times when I was hurtful, at times unkind. There's so many things I should have said. Baby, I was blind. But all this time without you, I've come to realize that my life just ain't worth living if if you're not by my side. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me.
There were times when I was stubborn, times when I got mad. I took you for granted and gave the good with the bad. And every night's a struggle, alone with my pride. Life just ain't worth living without you by my side. Now life just ain't worth living without you by my side.
Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. And if I ever told you you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
You make me want to be a better man.
I know I'd be lost without your sweet touch. I miss it too much. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. Come on, baby, bring the love back, 'cause it's lonely and I need you. Come on, baby, bring your love back, back to me. Back to me. Back to me.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Finley of the Swansons, and you are listening to The Tim Kelly Show, Triple Play Thursday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country.
Hey, doctor, I've got a case of corona. And going into work just seems so wrong. And doctor, I've got a case of corona. And I'm thinking it might last all summer long. Got a beautiful beer goggle blur and a slur in my speech. I'm loving the feel of this next level chill that I've reached. I show all the signs, my symptoms are clear. I should quarantine myself in the sand right here. Doctor, I've got a case of corona. And going into work just seems so wrong. And doctor, I've got a case of corona. And I'm thinking it might last all summer long. I hear rest is the best thing you can do. I'd hate to spread it and everyone else get it too. My balance is off. I can't lose this smile. been so blue in a while. Doctor, I've got a case of corona. Going into work just seems so wrong. And doctor, I've got a case of corona, and I'm thinking it might last all summer long. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Lyme disease kicks in. Doctor, I've got a case of corona. Going into work just seems so wrong. And doctor, I've got a case of corona, and I'm thinking it might last. I'm hoping it don't last. I know it's gonna last all summer long.
Song number 2.
Cold beer, good to have you right here. A party happens every time that you're near. Hey, 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 come on, I wanna get my buzz on. I think I got a drinking song, cold beer. Something about the sound when I'm popping a top from the very first sip. I don't wanna stop cause it's so good. Makes me feel so good. You stepped in like a long lost friend. You built me up, cooled me down, helped me to stand to get on with what I came to get on with. God bless you, cold beer. Good to have you right here. A party happens every time that you're near. Hey, 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 come on, I wanna get my buzz on. I think I got a drinking song, cold beer. Well, there's nothing like the laid back good time feel that you get when you get that perfectly real sensation. Oh, what a sensation. It can be a glass, paper cup, or a can, either way. I'm a happy man just to hold on. I'll always hold on to you, cold beer. Good to have you right here. A party happens every time that you're near. Well, hey, 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 come on, I wanna get my buzz on. Everybody sing along, cold beer. At a football game, on a grill or a bar, on a boat or a deck in my backyard, a tailgate pool, a beach or a park, I'm all good. Wherever you are, cold beer, good to have you right here. A party happens every time that you're near. Well, hey, 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 come on, I wanna get my buzz on. Everybody sing along, cold beer. Everybody, cold beer, good to have you right here. A party happens some cold beer.
Couple of great drinking songs for you right there on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. That is called Cold Beer, and before that, Case of Corona. I got a bad case of Corona. No, I'm just kidding about that. Brian Mallory, and that is Mallery. Go check him out on Facebook. Give him a like and a follow. He is fantastic, and we're going to play one more from him in just a second. And then after that song, Jason Mayer is going to join us live on the program for a great radio interview. But I want to give a big shout out to a gentleman who is listening to the Tim Kelly Show maybe for the first time. His name is Rod Ramey from West Virginia, and he's probably hanging out with a good friend of mine, Don Ricks. And so, guys, enjoy the show, and thanks for tuning in. We're glad you're here, and we're glad everybody's here. We got it going on over here on TikTok as well. I'm on my TikTok account. You can see the face for radio at Tim Kelly on Air. Check me out on TikTok, and I'm also live on YouTube right now on my YouTube channel at KICR Indie Country Radio. One more from Brian Mallory. The third one to complete his triple play is called Getting Older. Yeah, we're getting 3 hours older hanging out with me tonight on this 3-hour edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I was young and long for age, like a bird locked in a cage. I could not wait to fly away. I was young and long for age. I can feel me getting older, shadows fading over my shoulder. Winter seems a little colder. I can feel me getting older. Looking back on yesterday, there are things that I would change. There are those I'd leave the same. Looking back on yesterday, I can feel me getting older. Shadows fading over my shoulder. Winter seems a little colder. I can feel me getting older. Still see love deep in your eyes, love that cannot be denied, and it keeps me satisfied to see that love deep in your eyes. When my time on earth is done, lay me down in the morning sun. Let the songs I love be sung. When my time on earth is done, I can feel me getting older. Shadows fading over my shoulder. Winter seems a little colder. I can feel me getting older. Winter seems a little colder. I can feel me getting older.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the show gets played 3 times in a row. And not only are we going to play 3 songs from this next gentleman, but we're going to get to hear some stories behind those songs. And his name is Jason Mayer. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Hey, me too. Thanks for being on the program. I appreciate the time, and I sure look forward to playing your music, man. I've been playing you for a little while, single-wise, but it's great to have you on this Triple Play Thursday show. We're going to get 3 in a row for you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and I appreciate you playing my music.
Absolutely. You grew up in a small town in Nebraska. What was that town?
So it's called Humboldt, about 900 people. We lived on a farm just south of town, so in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. So I lived in Omaha, I was telling you twice, back in the 90s, and my stepmom used to work for Union Pacific Railroad. She retired from there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at now is Omaha, so I'm very familiar.
Awesome. You were born, it says, in that area, but you were born to be a musician and a songwriter. How did you know, and what point, young probably, that you knew, huh?
Yes, I remember I was probably 6 or 7, and I was already kind of, writing songs, and I remember me and my brothers, we would make our little fake bands and throw our little fake concerts and stuff. But I was writing songs. I'm sure they were terrible, but I was I knew how to do it back then somehow already. So I think I was just kind of born to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've been doing it now for, it says, over 15 years performing live.
Yeah, been doing it a long time, and the last 3 or 4 years, all I've been doing, just doing it professionally. I kind of made the plunge to just go out and do it, and it's been awesome.
Absolutely. Now, I love this, and I talk about this all the time because country music is universal, but there's a lot of other genres now that are getting incorporated into country, and you do that. You mix country, rock, folk, and some roots music, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. If you see a live show, we're just as much rock as we are country sometimes, so... But I grew up listening to a lot of rock and roll too, so it's a big part of my life and a big influence. So, we do that, and we like to have fun too. We'll do all sorts of stuff. We'll do older rock, newer rock. We'll throw in some rap. We just try to have fun. Yeah,
that's awesome. And I bet it is a fun show. And is there like a real memorable performance? I'm looking at some of the opening acts that you've opened with, the great Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, they're all, have been on American Idol as coaches and stuff like that. Carly Pierce, Craig Morgan.
Yeah.
Have you done your dream gig though yet? An artist that you would just love to perform with that you haven't had the chance to yet?
No, I don't think I have. No, all those artists that I've opened for, they've all been great in their own way. Especially doing it out in Vegas, it's really cool. But no, as far as guys that have really meant a lot to me, the closest I probably got was opening for Cody Canada a few years back, because Cross Canadian Ragweed is kind of what got me into country music in general. So that was a pretty big moment for me. But besides that, no, there's still a couple out there that I would really love, and hopefully maybe one day.
There you go. I was playing the great Cody Johnson from Texas as an independent artist, and he still holds the record for selling out NRG Stadium down there in Houston. So that'd be a good one.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I love stories like that too. He kind of did it on his own, not on his own, but it was more grassroots. He didn't go the Nashville way and and sell out.
And that Texas country is super hot right now. In fact, I'm looking at one of the Texas artists that we have met that you've opened for. He was in Springfield, Missouri, doing a show, and his name's Josh Ward. He's a good buddy of mine.
Oh yeah. That's a few years ago too. But yeah, Josh is great.
Yep, we're traveling down to Texas, and we hear him on a radio station down there. So they definitely play him. And then we're up here at Southbound Bar and Grills, where he played in Springfield, Missouri. And we're looking at the people wearing different T-shirts, and one of them wearing a Cody Jinks T-shirt. He's from Texas too, and they know who he was. So.
Oh yeah, he's awesome too. Yeah, that's kind of my music. That's what I listen to mostly. It's that Texas country, red dirt country. So
Absolutely.
yeah, big fan of all that.
Reckless Kelly, they've done a liner for me on this program, so they're good too. I play their stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, no, those are great guys too. Yeah.
Yeah, you've released 4 original song albums, so you're no doubt a prolific songwriter too.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about it. I love songwriting. I try to write most every day if I can. So I got probably more stuff than I haven't released than I have released. So
yeah.
But it's been writing, like I said, been writing forever. So always try to put stuff out if I can.
Awesome. Now, do you co-write with other folks? Because I have a lot of listeners that are just songwriters and are listening for these songs that you're going to play today, that we're going to play for you, and they might want to reach out and collaborate if you're open to that.
Yeah, I do. I don't do as much of it, or at least I haven't done as much of it. But I've been trying to start getting some more co-writes and stuff. I know quite a bit of people in Nashville, and I'll try to go there every once in a while and write with people. And yeah, definitely open to doing more of it.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Awesome. Says you're currently on a nationwide tour to talk about your newest release and to play that for the folks. And over the past 3 years, you and your band have played nearly 400 shows. That's a lot of shows. 23 states.
Yeah, it is. I just added it back up. That was those numbers from about a year ago. So I added it up again with this last year, and it's about 500 now. So.
Wow.
Yeah, 25 states, 500 shows, and I think like 105 cities. So, yeah, we've been very busy.
Well, thank you for your time tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you don't sleep much either, do you?
No, there's no time for that.
Yeah.
Sleeping you're dead.
Yeah. And when you're out there with your band and your buddies and doing that many tour dates and that many shows, man, those guys are family, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I probably see them more than actual family. So,
yep.
Yeah, it really becomes like that.
Yeah, and being so close, Nebraska, you've probably played some pretty cool gigs here in Missouri too, where I'm at.
A few. I haven't gotten to Missouri as much as I would like to. That's definitely one I'm going to try to hit hard going forward. But
okay.
Kansas City area, St. Louis area mostly. But yeah, beyond that, not too much, actually.
We were talking off the air about this Branson Opry thing that I'm getting ready to do for the independent artists, and man, you'd be high on the list to be invited to that. It probably won't happen this year, but definitely in 26. So.
Yeah, no, I would love to do it. That'd be awesome. Yeah,
we'd love to see you here. There's got a lot of history here, and they call it the live show capital of the world. I don't know if you know this story, but based on this population, it's only 10,000. But here in Branson, they have 58,000 theater seats, more than Broadway in New York City.
I didn't know it was that much. I remember going when I was younger with my family, and I always had a good time down there. But yeah I didn't know that.
Absolutely. I've been watching, and it shows up on my timeline a lot because I like a lot of Elvis Presley stuff. And his very last performance before he passed was in Omaha, Nebraska, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, at the Quest Center, I believe it was, or whatever that is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. Okay. No, that's news to me. That's
just a few months before he passed, his last performance was in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, I was figured it was Vegas, but that's cool.
He lived there, that's for sure. And we recently saw the movie Elvis with Austin Butler portraying him, and he sure pulled it off. And in Branson and a lot of places all over the country, and a lot of them you've probably been to, they have these Elvis impersonators and whatever. But they've always said that, the older Elvis was the one that everybody does, but Austin Butler did the younger Elvis where he had those dance moves on stage and everything that he even got banned for, back in the day.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he did a good job. That was a good movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Incorporating your music with some of that, Elvis was known as the king of rock and roll, but he did country too, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did, yeah.
Yeah, so that's good stuff. And I was telling another artist just today, there's a duet out there that he did that they put together with this technology now with Martina McBride and Elvis Presley.
Yeah, nothing surprises me anymore. I hear all sorts of weird stuff.
Yep, absolutely. So we want to hear the story behind your 3 songs. They are fantastic. So let's talk about the first one called Over You.
Okay, yeah, so that's the single I just released back in January, and that was kind of an interesting one. So one of my best friends just went through a pretty nasty divorce recently, so that is pretty much me just putting myself in his shoes and writing basically a nasty breakup song. And I wasn't a big fan of the woman either, so that helped, But and then also, thinking back to bad breakups I had and things like that in the past. So, that's really what it is. It's just kind of a good old FU song,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Kind of a Taylor Swift moment. Don't break up.
Yeah, exactly.
There's going to be a song about it.
Yep, exactly. You got to get it out. So, yeah. Every songwriter has one of them.
You got it. His name is Jason Mayer. We're going to play Over You, and we're going to come back and talk about his other two and play them as well on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Don't you tell me, girl, you're not over me, 'cause I'm over you. Your mama used to warn you I was bad news, I was bad for you. But what mama don't know is how her little girl would use me and how she liked to abuse me. Believe me, I got the scars to show. So don't tell me, girl, you're not over me, 'cause I'm over you. You strung me along for so damn long. Not a word was true. You were lying to me, while lying in his room, while you were under him. I got over you. We were happy at the start, the things turned black just like your heart. Yeah, you're crazy, and I can't take it anymore. You got all our friends to hate me, and your sister always blame me. But your lies are just as empty as your soul. So I'll tell you, girl, that I'm over you. Why aren't you over me? You strung me along for so damn long. Why can't you let us be? You were lying to me, but I knew where you were, why you were under him. I moved on to her. Don't come crawling back to me when you're all alone. Thought by now that you'd have known I don't love you anymore. So don't tell me, girl, you're not over me, 'cause I'm over you. You strung me along for so damn long. Not a word was true. You were lying to me while lying in his room, while you were under him. I got over you. I got over you. Yeah, I got over you.
His name is Jason Mayer. That is called Over You, and you just kind of heard the story behind that one, and great job on that song, and we got two more to go. How about that? Good stuff.
Cool. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks for doing the radio interview again. I appreciate it. And the next song is kind of a tribute to your dad. It's called Old Man.
Yep, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, my dad passed away almost 10 years ago now. Somehow it didn't seem that long,
Wow.
but yeah, I wrote that for him, and that was one of those where I really wanted to write a song for him, and kind of wanted to write the perfect song, but I kind of quickly realized that everything I wrote was just kind of trying too hard, so I kind of took a break, and I think what I realized was that I was trying too hard to write that perfect song, and he wasn't a perfect person, just like none of us are.
Yeah.
And I think once I had that realization, the song really kind of wrote itself, and I think it was a fitting tribute to him, and I'm proud of it. And I think there's been a lot of people that have heard it who it's meant a lot to. So probably out of all the songs I've released, I'm probably the most proud of this one. This is probably the one that means the most to me.
That's awesome. Great tribute to your dad. There's nothing better. And let me ask you this, too, about songwriting now. And it could be a combination of both, but are you more lyric-based, or do you have to hear the hook, or, how do you do it? Or is it a combination of both?
Yeah, it's always different. I tend to be a little bit more, melody-based and music-wise, and then kind of add lyrics later, but it just depends. It's always a little different. Sometimes I'll just go through a creative phase and I'll just write a bunch of basically poems and then make music to it. But
Awesome.
it's always a little different.
Yep. Now, how many members are in your band? And if you'd like to give them a shout out, we'd do that too.
Yeah, sure. So my band that I tour with, we're a 4-piece. I'll add a fifth every once in a while if it works out. But Dan White, he's from Council Bluffs, Iowa. He plays bass. And then Cameron Russell, he's from Kearney, Nebraska. He plays guitar. And then Dakota Nielsen, he lives here in Omaha too. He's a drummer. So yeah, that's the main group. Every once in a while we'll have to throw in a sub or something if somebody's busy. So there's other people that play too, but that's kind of the main crew.
How about that? My stepmom was born in Council Bluffs. That's where she's from.
Okay, yeah, that's basically Omaha. So,
yeah.
Right across the river there.
I worked security back in the 90s when I lived in Omaha, and I was at the Sapp Brothers truck stop right there across on 29.
Yep, that's right there. Yeah.
the big coffee pot out there in the parking lot.
Man, it's a small world.
Yeah, absolutely, man, and that's why I was glad to interview you, because it's almost like catching up with from 30 years ago. I haven't been back in quite a while, so I've been here in the middle of the country, southeast Oklahoma, for 20 years, and then been here about 12 years. So it's been a minute.
You're not too far away though.
Not too far. And man, if you ever come to Branson in a live show, let me know. And if we can hook you up at the Branson Opry, I'm going to try to do that for you too and let you play that. So we'll definitely keep in touch. I got your number and you got mine. And And where can everybody else find you on social media? Where would you like to send them?
I'm all over. Probably the best way is just my website. It's just jasonmayermusic.com. But I'm on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff. It's just Jason Mayer Music is my handle for most everything.
Okay. You got a good looking logo there and everything, and your website is professionally done, and you're wearing a red flannel shirt. You're country, buddy.
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Looks like Nebraska on your ball cap, too.
It probably is, yep. I try to rep the state whenever I can, yeah.
There you go. Absolutely. Well, thanks for a great radio interview. And if you guys are in any of the 20-some states that he goes to every year and you want to go see Jason Mayer in a live show, he's going to put on one heck of a show for you from what we talked about just in this interview. I would go see you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you again for having me.
Absolutely. Old Man and then Kind of Wild's going to kick off the top of the next hour on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sometimes a restless soul looks for peace and never know in this life. Maybe the next I'll see you again someday. We'll have a beer and we'll laugh away. Till then I'll raise my glass to you. Old man, don't look now. I'm sure a lot like you. I'm a good man, but I'm reckless too. I'm sure a lot like you, I'm a good man, but I'm reckless too. Oh man, if you could see, I sure hope you'd be proud of me. I'll try my best to love like you would do. Oh man, don't look now, I'm sure a lot like you, I'm a good man, but I'm reckless too. Oh man, if you could see, I sure hope you'd be proud of me. I try my best to love like you would do, like you would do. Sometimes a restless soul looks for peace he'll never know in this life, maybe the next. Well, I'll see you again someday. We'll have a beer and we'll laugh away. Till then I raise my glass to you.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
You're like a Midwest storm in the spring. I never know the kind of damage you'll bring. It might be just a little bit of rain, or you might blow me away. And girl, I think you're my kind of crazy. There ain't no place else we gotta be. Let's go get lost, just you and me, just you and me. And you can show me all the things that I've been missing. You're a wild child, untamed and free. When I'm with you, I can't help but thinking you're just the kind of wild I wanna be. We've been out here having that moon, hoping that sun don't come too soon. I feel alive when I'm with you, when I'm with you. And you can show me all the things that I've been missing. You're a wild child, untamed and free. When I'm with you, I can't help but thinking you're just the kind of wild I wanna be. You were told a lady is meant to behave, be civilized, delicate and tame. But you've been running wild like you're in a race, unbroken, unrestrained. And you can show me all the things that I've been missing. You're a wild child, untamed and free. When I'm with you, I can't help but thinking you're just the kind of wild I wanna be. You're just the kind of wild I wanna be. You're just the kind of wild I wanna be.
His name is Jason Mayer. That is Mayer. That is called Just Kinda Wild, and I love that song too. That is a triple play and a great radio interview from Jason Mayer. I want to thank him for his time tonight. Great stories behind the songs as well. He is a great singer and a great songwriter as well. Jason Mayer, go give him a like and a follow and tell him Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you. Welcome to hour number 2 of the show from Branson, Missouri, live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio and live on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Come check out the Face for Radio. And I'd love to meet you and tell us where you're from. If you're listening to us around the country and around the world, we'd love to know where. And we see the stats on a lot of stuff, but not everything. And we got a lot of listeners, and we're sending it out to 8 other radio stations around the country and around the world, too. And they love country music universally, that is for sure. You got to stay tuned because at the bottom half of this next hour, my good friends Joe and Angie from a great group called the Swansons are going to join me in a live interview as well. You're going to get to hear 3 of their songs and, of course, the stories behind them. Chris Mellinson, how about some great traditional country music from Canada? This is called Rooms for Rent. Chris Mellinson on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
This bad side of town makes you easy to find. Just over the tracks, past the blue neon sign. When you climb up that stairway to room 203, and you lie down to love him, please don't think of me. Rooms for rent by the week or by day. Rooms for rent. You can go, you can stay. Heated with lights and a rare ocean view. But by morning it's gone till the nighttime comes on. It's something like you. Face the truth to another man's arms. Every night I lose you when the shadows have faded and you're back home again. Close your eyes when you love me, but don't think of him. Rooms for rent by the week or by day. Rooms for rent. You can go, you can stay. Heated with lights it's gone till the nighttime comes on. It's something like you. It reminds me of you. Room 203.
Song number 2.
Clock, tell me it's 2. Once again I'll think of you. When they point to 3 a.m., I start to think of you again. Soon the morning light will come. One more cloudy night is done. I won't be sad, I won't be blue, I won't be crying over you. I won't be crying over you while you're holding someone new. Don't be thinking that I'm blue with teardrops falling over you. I won't be sad that you've gone. Pick up the pieces and move on. Might do the same with someone new, but I won't be crying over you. Today, crossed the street, then turned away. That was you I seen, I'm sure, yesterday and the day before. Must be plain for you to see. Your leaving doesn't bother me. I won't be sad, I won't be blue, I won't be crying over you. I won't be crying over you while you're holding someone new. Don't be thinking that I'm blue with teardrops falling over you. I won't be sad that you've gone. Pick up the pieces and move on. Might do the same with someone new, but I won't be crying over you. Might do the same with someone new, but I won't be crying over you.
His name is Chris Melanson, and that is great traditional country music once again. I won't be crying over you. I can't. I get tears in my eyes, and I won't be able to see my good-looking playlist that we got going tonight for Triple Play Thursday. We're going to play one more from Chris Melanson. It is called "When a Man Can't Get Over Can't Get a Woman Off His Mind." There you go. That's a long song title. It's a great song. Chris Melanson on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I've been fighting with these sheets again. can't make myself lie still. My pillowcase is soaking wet, and yet I feel a chill. It takes all I can do these days to just survive the nights. It gets crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. When a man can't shake a memory, he runs hot and cold and blind. He hates her, then he loves her, then he hates her one more time. Your love has such a grip on me, it chokes me like a vine. Oh, it's crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. Been phoning you since 8 o'clock. It's almost 4 a.m. My mind keeps painting pictures of you out loving him. I just crushed a Dixie cup for running out of wine. It gets crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. When a man can't shake a memory, he runs hot and cold and blind. He hates her, then he loves her, then he hates her one more time. Your love has such a grip on me, it chokes me like the vine. Oh, it's crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. Drives him crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
This ain't my first time around the track. You're not my first love. You won't be my last. You're moving on and leaving me behind. Well, this is what I think you're gonna find. I get my second wind. I get my second wind. You knocked me down hard, but I'll get up again. You're thinking it's a sad state that I'm in, but I'll show you when I get my second wind. I'll take a little breather for a short time, but don't worry about me. I'll soon be back in line, back up and running at my full Can't keep me down for long, oh yeah, you see. I get my second wind, I get my second wind. You knocked me down hard, but I'll get up again. You're thinking it's a sad state that I'm in, but I'll show you when I get my second wind. Don't underestimate the power of my will. I might be down right now, but only until I'll get my second wind. I'll get my second wind. You knocked me down hard, but I'll get up again. You're thinking it's a sad state that I'm in, but I'll show you when I get my second wind. I'll show you when I get my second wind.
Song number 2.
Things out here shore and south. I made my mind up to go west, leaving everything behind. I have a feeling that's what's best. Time to find a brand new start. Change the name of my hometown, where I can make my mark, and there's new love to be found. Only halfway to Memphis, here in the wind and fuel the burn. You're in the rear view, past the point of no return. I'm heading for a new life, feeling free, my cares are few. I'm halfway to Memphis, but all the way over you. Seeing things on this old road that I've never seen before. As I drive in this old car, give me a glimpse of what's in store. Leaving troubles far behind me, looking forward to the day that I can look back here and laugh at the day I drove away. Only halfway to Memphis, here in the wind and fuel to burn. You're in the rear view, past the point of no return. I'm heading for a new life, feeling free, my cares are few. I'm halfway to Memphis, but I'm all the way over you. Not making stops, looking back, no Highway 40 blues for me. I'll sing a farewell song as I drive on to where I need to be. Only halfway to Memphis, here in the wind and fuel to burn. You're in the rear view, and past the point of no return. I'm heading for a new life, feeling free, my cares are few. I'm halfway to Memphis, but I'm all the way over you. Halfway to Memphis, but all the way over you.
That is a great tune called Halfway to Memphis, and before that, Second Wind, and I'll tell you what, that's a great song right there as well, and we've got it going on. I'm getting my second wind. I got my second radio interview coming up here in just a little bit. Ruth Manning from Nova Scotia is who that is. She's from north of the border, and she's going to be a special guest on my show as well. It is coming up in a live radio interview, and you can check out that bottom of the homepage of my website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and check out out all the interviews I've got coming up. Got a bunch of them, and we're already into May for shows that are going to air with live radio interviews. So if you would like to be on the show, send me an email, IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com. And if we can get it, if you've got 3 original songs that we can play during the interviews and maybe get you on this show too on Triple Play Thursday, I would love to have those as well. IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com. The Swansons are going to be live with me right after one more song from Ruth Manning. It is called Almost Home on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
We all knew the day would come, but it came up way too soon. And there's an empty feeling in this house, an empty bed there in her room. It was hard to let her leave. Wish I could call her on the phone. Would love to hear her voice one more time, but I know she's almost home. Yeah, she's almost home. She's on her way. And even though it hurt so much, I knew she couldn't stay. Life is only temporary. She was here all alone. Now she's almost home. As we sat beside her bed, sang her songs and said a prayer, knowing heaven's call had come. Dad was waiting for her there. God was whispering so soft, it was time for her to go. And even though it broke our hearts, it was comforting to know that she's almost home. She's on her way. And even though it hurt so much, I knew she couldn't stay. Life is only temporary. She was here all alone. Now she's almost home. So I hold tight to her memory, and her spirit will live on. She'll be watching over all of us, never really gone. Yeah, she's almost home. She's on her way. And even though it hurts so much, I knew she couldn't stay. Life was only temporary. She was here all alone. Now she's almost home. Yeah, she's almost
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the show gets 3 songs in a row played. But not only are we going to play 3 from this next group, you're going to get to hear the stories behind them. They are the Swansons. Joe and Angie, how are you, my friends?
Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim. Good to be with you, man. Thanks for having us.
Good to be with you guys, man. Thanks for doing this program. I've been looking forward to it. It has been a minute since we did another interview.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, and it's going to be a pleasure to play your music from your brand new album. It is called Wake Up, and folks are going to wake up to some good music.
We appreciate that, Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You guys are based out of California, is that right?
That's right. We're in Southern California, actually in Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho Cucamonga. I went to broadcasting school. I went to broadcasting school in San Diego, and I'll tell you what, I missed that weather. We just we had a rough winter here. It was 10 below about 3 weeks ago here.
I saw that. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it starts warming up for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready for spring.
We'll send some sunshine your way.
Mm-hmm. Them groundhogs taste like chicken. You know what I mean? And I was looking at one of your promos, and you've actually got a swan behind you and Angie. So you are the Swansons.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have our mascot, and his name is Swanee.
Swanee. I love it.
Swanee Swansons.
Yep, there you go. And you guys also have a podcast that you do, a weekly podcast, just like I do. So tell us a little about that, too, and how that got started for you.
Well, it's called Welcome to Swansonville.
It's called Live Worldwide with the Swansons.
Our weekly, yeah. I thought
we're talking about. And Live Worldwide, and it's on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central. We sing, we dance, we tell jokes. We have several different segments that is interactive with the audience. So every single Friday you can count on entertainment from Joe and I on our weekly show, Live Worldwide with the Swansons. That's aired on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook Live every single Friday at 8 p.m. Central.
That is awesome. You're like me. You're everywhere. Once you click on, play, you get out there on YouTube. I'm on TikTok Live, and I'm also on my Facebook account. So, people get to see you and enjoy the music at the same time. There's nothing better than that.
That's right. So we've been with that show came about in 2020 with the COVID experience. So Angie and I, since our live shows were canceled, we decided to go live on a Friday night.
Yep.
And the rest is history. We're going to be doing our celebrating our 5-year anniversary in 2 weeks.
That is awesome.
One day. Actually, tune in tomorrow. This is on the 21st. Yeah, tomorrow, March 21st is our 5-year anniversary. So we invite everybody to tune in and check out our special.
Congratulations on the 5-year anniversary. That is awesome.
Thank you.
And I think you guys started though music-wise in 2012, and that's the same time that I started this program.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're getting ready to be in year number 13 total, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yeah, indeed.
Absolutely. How did you guys get started in music? And we'll get into the family thing too of how you guys met and how long you've been married. But the music part first. How did you guys get started in music?
Well, basically, it's all wrapped up into one nice little bow. Angie and I began dating.
No, where did you start music?
No. Go ahead, Angie.
I started music with Joe, but Joe has been doing songwriting since he was like 7 years old. He's a musician. He's been doing music his whole life. He is a super talented guitar player and songwriter that basically started when he was 7 years old.
Wow, that is awesome.
And he brought me into it. He brought me into the music journey.
Basically, it's a complicated story, but to simplify it, I have a book that's coming out that we're going to be actually discussing publicly on various interviews in the near future. And it describes our meeting. We met in the midst of a tragedy. My wife had been murdered, and Angie lived not too far from our home and was familiar with our family and had come to our home to offer us comfort. And the next thing, we were friends and started dating. And I had sort of lost my ability to drive in light of that tragedy, and Angie became my chauffeur, so to speak, and started driving me to the studio. And while I was recording, in the midst of a recording, I had her on my mind, and I had suggested that she come out and sing a line to a song.
That's right. I was like, what? And so I came in, and it was our first song. It ended up we ended up developing the Swansons after that song, but the song was called Beautiful Mess. Back from 2012. And he had me sing on it, and then ever since then, we went back the next week, and he wrote another song, and it wrote me more lines to sing in the next song. And before you know it, we were dreaming of this stuff we're doing right now. 13 years ago, we had a little bit of a dream and a vision, the both of us, and it surely has been coming true. I mean, we can't believe what has taken place over this last year and what's coming forward in the near future here. We are so excited, especially going to the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville in October and winning at that Josie Music Awards, the multi-genre duo of the year. Was just so incredible. So, yeah, it all started 13 years ago, Joe and I meeting and
just a dream, just a conversation.
Yeah, pretty much.
We spent the next year in the recording studio putting together our first album called The Swansons.
Right.
And we had 18 tracks on that album. And upon the album's completion, we booked our first show in LA.
2014 was the first show. We had our first show, and we did. It was so new to me, to us. Joe was getting back out there too, and that first show got us our second show, and that second show got us our third show, and then before you know it, we're playing all the time. We couldn't stop, and we're not going to stop, and we're just going to keep doing this for the rest of our lives.
There you go, man. We both have that dream. We've talked about off the air the things that I want to make happen for Branson and what's going on with that. Based on the Grand Ole Opry, they're celebrating their 100th year this year. We're going to give birth to something brand new for Branson, and we're going to see if we can't pull that off. And I need y'all's help to do it. And have you come?
We support you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're happy to support that.
We support you 100%.
It'd be a pleasure to meet you in person and have you perform at that venue too that we're checking out. So that will be awesome. We'll keep everybody updated on what's going on with that. But man, it had to be awesome to step in that half circle to receive that award at Josie Award last year at the Grand Ole Opry, though, huh?
Yeah, it was just so surreal, Tim. You can't ever anticipate or plan for a moment such as that.
Yeah.
When it happens and you're on that stage and you're looking out at the audience and with all the history involved, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I got tongue-tied, and I didn't know what to say.
I think he stuttered his way into the music playing.
I stuttered my way into tears.
Yeah. All the thousands of submissions that they get and to hear your name called out of all of that too, I mean, to know that you've got that support behind you is one thing, but when they call your name and you got all those votes and you won that big award, that's awesome.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Oh, it's really good.
It's tremendous.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well,
it's still sinking in.
Yeah.
Really.
You guys have always been a hit with us, and we love you, and love your program and everything too. So, how did you become the Swansons, though? Your last name, Joe and Angie Finley. How did the Swansons come about?
Yeah, when we began dating, there was a lot of stuff swirling around in my world, as I had previously stated. So Angie and I we were doing anything to lighten the load and to have a good time and to laugh. And so one of the things that we had decided to do was change our name when we went to restaurants for a reservation so that we could hear the name being called out and we could snicker like two teenage kids when they said Swans Party of Two. And
we like the name Swansons because it's a very marketable brand. It's already out there, right? Swanson's TV dinner.
Right, exactly.
Right? So everyone's familiar with that. So we were like, it just at a marketing standpoint, it just made sense. And so there were just so many reasons why that became our name.
And then at the same time, as the on-running joke, we were at a Bob Seger concert at Staples Center in Los Angeles, and an individual from the Orange County Register approached Angie and I and began asking Angie questions about who we were and why we were there to see Bob Seger and so on and so forth. Well, Angie started kind of playing along the same joke, with the Swansons.
Yeah.
And I was kind of shying off and didn't want to talk to the guy, but I stopped and I heard Angie say that her name was Tina. And I said, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. So she said she was Tina Swanson, so then I immediately became Bob Swanson.
Bob Swanson.
And then the next day, at the front page of the entertainment section of the Orange County Register is a picture of Angie and I, and it says, Bob and Tina Swanson flew in from Chicago to see Bob Seger at the Staples Center.
So we thought,
So that was it. That became our official name, once it was in print.
You can come to Branson and eat at Bob Evans' restaurant.
There you go.
And speaking of that, the Swansons got the TV dinner thing going on. You're making me hungry. There's always this food talk in my chat room over here on TikTok. Anyway,
I was just thinking about the chicken pot pie.
Man, TV's got a dinner. Radio needs one now. I got a 3-hour program. We need a radio dinner name.
Tim Missouri's radio dinner.
There you go. I love that. You guys, I'm looking down here on your website too. You're in the like Superman capes for the Swansons, that record Bam, which I actually have that song, and it's available on vinyl. How about that? Vinyl's making a great comeback, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. In fact, we're thinking about doing a Wake Up in vinyl as well.
Yeah.
So that should be coming soon.
But your fans can go ahead and order Bam as an as a A side and a B side. There's not an inch of that vinyl that doesn't have music on it.
Yep.
And it's a really beautiful, like Joe said, it is a red vinyl. So you can get that on our website at theswansonsmusic.com. That's theswansonsmusic.com.
That is awesome. And Wake Up, the title track to your latest project, you got a cool backdrop with an eagle on it and everything, the American flag, and Joe and Angie in the front. You know, that's an awesome deal there, too. I love how that turned out.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that, Tim. We work very hard on all of the stuff that we do at the Swansons to make sure it's, just top grade. And with this particular cover, Angie and I put a lot of thought into it and what we wanted to try to portray and what we're trying to say. And we've got a brilliant graphic artist that we work with who on every album, and he puts our ideas together so that we can visualize them and turn out as wonderful as this project did.
That is awesome. You guys do it top notch. And in fact, you helped me out program the 3 songs that we're going to play, because you sent me all the songs on Wake Up, your latest project, and doing this end of it, and you probably run into it too if you're going to play music and do it kind of like a radio program. It is super hard to pick a favorite or select those 3 that you want to play on the show. So you guys helped me out with that tonight, and I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. We had a difficult time with it as well.
I bet. A person told me one time, when you're doing an album like that, it's got 6 or 8 songs on it, or an EPK or whatever. It's kind of like naming your kids. It's kind of hard to do. Or if you got more than one restroom in the house, it's hard to pick a paint color. I used to paint for.
It really is. Yes.
So, some of them big houses out in California got 6 bathrooms, and they all have to pick different colors.
That's right.
So, we're going to do Anybody Better is going to be the first one. Tell us about this one.
Well, Anybody Better is kind of a fun song. It talks about, in today's world, where people seem to be very self-centered, and instead of a community, we seem to be operating in America solo. We're kind of in our own lane, doing our own thing. And the whole Wake Up thing is about, hey, we're a community of people. We're Americans. We should love our country and love each other. And then the Anybody Better part of it comes into play, where the ego is saying there isn't anybody better. So Angie and I used our characters, Bob and Tina Swanson, that we invented, in that video to portray the characters that we're singing about.
Okay. Awesome. Well, your table is ready, Swanson, so we're going to serve up the Anybody Better song. We're going to come back and play 2 more for you on this Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, from Branson, Missouri.
Going to whatever you know, ain't nobody big time. It's not like too many years ago when we would see some folks we know their name, like Frank Sinatra, Janis Joplin, B.B. King. But nowadays, everybody's got a name, and the name of the game is me. It's like I can really conceive that there could be anyone, anybody better than me. So why should I believe that God would have made anybody better than me? Thinking in the back of my head, man, this whole world's crazy. As a matter of fact, it's so totally whack, moving steadily fast past the maybe. Was just telling my friend, man, this could be the end, and I already know who saved me. So I jumped in the mix to try to fix what I can for my family's babies. I said, I can really conceive that there can be anyone, anybody better than me. So why should I believe that God would have made anybody better than me? A chain reaction. Close your eyes and just imagine, and everyone could find their passion. There's no telling what could happen. I can really conceive that there can be anyone, anybody better than me. So why should I believe that God would have made anybody better than me? I can really conceive that there can be anyone, anybody better than me. So why should I believe that God would have made anybody better than me?
We're with the Swansons. That is called Anybody Better. That is a great song and a great story behind it. And fantastic job, you guys. You sound great together. Always have.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You've probably performed in front of a lot of folks, or maybe even with a lot of folks, and opening for folks and doing shows out there in the public. Let me ask you both, because I don't think I've ever asked this of you when we did our first radio interview. And, we might hear some different names, but Joe and Angie, either one of you, whoever wants to go first, what's your dream gig, an artist you'd like to either open for that you haven't had an opportunity, or somebody you might like to do a duet with other than each other?
Wow. Boy, that's like asking what's your favorite song, Tim.
That's a loaded question, ain't it?
I would like to perform at the Hollywood Bowl and be the headliner there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I always said, that's funny, I always said Hollywood Bowl too, but mine is too also like Grand Ole Opry, Ryman Theater.
Yep.
The Grand Ole Opry, we are praying, Tim, that we get chosen to play there for this year's Josie Music Awards. We're going to submit.
There you go.
and hopefully we'll have a shot at that.
That'll be awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, I'd love to have you at the Branson Opry too. That's in the works, and when that happens, it won't be this year, but we're looking at 2026, so we can get a schedule together. You know, everybody's already hitting me up wanting to get booked into that, so we're not going to have any problem finding talent, that's for sure. And I'm amazed, and I'm sure you guys are too, in doing your podcast and all that. How much talent, untapped talent, is out there waiting to be heard, isn't it?
Oh my goodness! It is just there's so many talented folks, so many.
Yeah, we watch this show, NBC's The Voice. You know, every Monday and Tuesday night. They're turning their chair. They're not turning their chair. I'm turning my chair, going, why aren't they turning theirs? You know, it's just there is some good stuff out there, and we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. Angie and I have the privilege of performing with a lot of talented folks in this 13-year journey of ours.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what really keeps you going, isn't it? Because you never know who you're going to meet. And, you know, you guys doing your shows, you know, and meeting people after the show or pre-show, doing the meet and greets and things that you do. And I know you guys are personable and do all of that. You know, it is that journey along the way and who you meet and all about those folks, isn't it?
Yes, it is. In fact, I was just thinking, I don't know if we mentioned this the first time around, but Angie and I, we opened for Wayne Newton at a theater in Beverly Hills, and what an experience that was, Mr. Entertainment.
Oh man!
To show you somebody who's humble and gracious, this man who's been on top of the world for decades, you know, comes over to Angie and I and introduces himself and kisses Angie on the cheek, and then when he's performing, he announces to the audience that he thanks the Swansons for opening for him. It was just an amazing experience, and to have somebody of that caliber be so genuine was just it was just good for the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and we meet people like that all the time in this indie community. You know, it's a big world out there, but it's small, and they all help each other and know each other. They support each other. Co-writes have come out of it, you know, and duets and things like that out of people getting together and just listening to this radio program, and probably yours too, you know, and connecting in that way. And there's nothing better, you know, to help folks out in that department. And it's always a pleasure having you folks on, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. And I just want to follow up. I would like to write a song with Paul McCartney.
Oh, that too. That too. That wouldn't hurt.
that dream just popped into my head. Yeah. I would love to do that.
that would definitely put you on the map, my friend. So, it's been great having you on tonight. Tell us about One-Sided, the next song we're going to play, and the story behind it.
Yes, One-Sided is straightforward, exactly what it is. We've all had those relationships in our life where we have a friend or a coworker or even a family member where it's not a reciprocal relationship. It's very one-sided relationship. So that's basically what this song really just tells that story. And, you know, we all can be related to that one-sided relationship.
And on a more personal note, a very specific situation in my life, with a friend over a couple decades. We were friends up until the point of where I realized that we were not actually friends, and that was devastating to me. Mm-hmm. It broke my heart in ways that I can't even explain. The only way that I could explain it was to stay home and to write that song. And I literally stayed home for a week. And toiled with that song, and that's what came out of it.
Yeah. You guys have some of the best stories that we've heard tonight, and I do hundreds of interviews. I told you how many I have this week, you know, for this little 3-hour program that I do a couple of times a week. And you guys have told one of the best stories tonight, and so touching, man. Thanks for putting your heart and your soul out there to the world and doing it through your music as well.
Oh, we're happy to. So thank you for having us, man. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. You know, you look out in those crowds, and there might be a crowd of 2,000 out there. There might be 20,000, and you definitely, if you go to the Hollywood Bowl, probably even more than that. But you never know who you're helping with this music and putting your heart and soul out there and telling these stories before you play these songs live for the folks, huh?
Yes. That's probably one of the biggest benefits to this career choice.
Yep.
You know, again, it's the passion and those types of responses when when you touch people's lives and they convey those feelings to you.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can't put a dollar sign on that.
Absolutely. And even the big names like the Wayne Newtons, that's why they got into the music business, and that's what keeps them grounded too, isn't it?
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you guys for doing this. We appreciate it. Where can folks find the Swansons? We talked a little bit about your social media and that you're on everything, when you go live, but tell us again where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find us every Friday night at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on YouTube, Rumble, or Facebook Live with our show Live Worldwide with the Swansons.
And the best way to get those links is to just visit our website
and subscribe
at the swansonsmusic.com. That's our main website, is the swansonsmusic.com.
There you go. Absolutely.
So go to swansonsmusic.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel or Rumble channel. We'd be happy to have you on board with our show Live Worldwide every Friday night at 6
We'll
o'clock.
see you at the 8 p.m. Central, guys, 8 p.m. And we'll see you tomorrow, I hope, for our 5-year anniversary special.
Let's get ready to rumble is what I hear. Absolutely. I love it. Flesh on the River is going to kick off the top of the next hour. Tell us real quick about this one.
Flush on the River, if you like to play poker, you'll get it. It's a poker song, and it's about good luck, and it's about hitting that river card, man. You know what I mean? You're looking at your cards.
Everybody loves a river rat.
You're in on an all-in, and then the dealer flips over that last card, and you catch that flush on the river.
Oh, man. Our grandpa used to bring us camping down here just outside of Branson to Knoll and Pineville, Missouri, and we used to float the Elk River. And, man, I love camping out there. So, that's good stuff. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun song.
We hope you enjoy it.
Absolutely. They are Joe. They are Angie. They are the Swansons. Thanks for a great radio interview tonight. And we'll definitely be seeing you on the radio and hopefully one of these days in the live show capital of the world in a live performance as well.
Looking forward to it, Tim. God bless you, man. See you soon.
are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The Swansons one-sided right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Well, I showed up at 10:30 talking about something happened that day. I had just gotten to the party and I didn't know if I should stay. When you caught my attention and we spent a minute on the past, helping me to remember why our friendship didn't last forever. Nice to see you, and it would have been the day when I was so excited. Back then things didn't matter, and it wouldn't take much to get to ready, set, go. I know the truth about you, and that our relationship has always been one-sided. And that's why I decided that instead of saying yes, it was time to let go. Yeah, let go. Track of what I said. You were busy saying something that went right over my head. But I tried to pay attention, even though I really didn't care. I thought we had said our last goodbye. Now you were standing there talking. So long, it's nice to see you, and it would have been a day when I'm so excited. Back then things didn't matter, and it wouldn't take much to get to ready, set, go. I know the truth about you, and that our relationship has always been one-sided. And that's why I decided that instead of saying yes, it was time to let go. in me that I should let it ride. Forgiveness, it wasn't anything that I considered I tried, but my heart became so overwhelmed I couldn't help but cry and hug you. So long, it's nice to see you, and there would have been a day when I was so excited. Right then, things didn't matter, and it wouldn't take much to get to place that go. I know the truth about you, and that our relationship has always been one-sided. And that's why I decided that instead of saying yes, it was time to say no. Time to say no.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Game I'd ever play. Taking note of the folks I've been playing against. Only one of us was getting paid. Dealers started to deal, and I started to feel like today was gonna be my day. But with the first deal done, we already lost one. When I called and doubled up in one play. I called a flush on the river. Didn't know that I was holding that ace. We put it all in the middle. They had made a mistake, but just a minute too late. Next hand on the way to the turn, it was costly to learn what the next would reveal. I was tipping the scales, people biting their nails, sitting in a great position to steal. Two were already in, I was scratching my chin, thinking this could be mine. Ace and king in my hand, matching two on the board. I made the call on the line. I called a flush on the river. Yeah, didn't know that I was holding that ace. Put it all in the middle. And I knew that they had made a mistake. But just a little too late. Or maybe next time. Yeah. See y'all later. Two left, it was one-on-one. I could cover any bet. Game was almost done. Cards started to roll deep down in my soul. I could feel the cool wind coming. Four suited on the flop with the highest on top. There was no way that I was running. When I heard them all in, man, I started to grin before the dealer turned the last card over. Without blinking an eye, thought I'd give it a try. Think I'm gonna let it ride. Didn't know that I was holding that ace. Put it all in the middle. And they knew that they had made a mistake. Caught a flush on the river. Didn't know that I was holding
is called Flush on the River. Their latest project is called Wake Up. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. It's hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show. They are Joe, Angie. They are the Swansons, and thank them for a great radio interview tonight. They are in Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'm in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, with hour number 3 of this live show. But go check out the Swansons, like them on social media, and they are also in a couple of groups of mine, the KRCR Indie Country Club, and also artists played on KICR Indie Country Radio, and we're going to keep playing them from that title track of their latest project, Wake Up. Go check it out. It is fantastic as well. This hour, Kevin Dakin is going to kick off, and he's also going to be a special guest of mine real soon. Check out that full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Kevin Dakin is from Canada, and we'll kick it off with the first song, and we'll save his latest single for the third one. How about that? Save the best for last. No, that's not what we're doing. They're all good on Triple Play Thursday. This is called Living Inside of Lonely. Kevin Dakin on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Don't bother Jessie at booth 19 and leave her alone with her blood red wine. She's just trying to drown a little pain from the past, trying to forget about a love that didn't last. Yeah, she looks like an angel, but a devil's inside. She never let go without putting up a fight. Someday she'll smile like there's no tomorrow, but tonight she's crying inside. She doesn't want any company. You can tell by the look in her eyes that she's dealing with damage, aches, and pains, missing her one and only. That girl's still hiding out, living inside of lonely. It wasn't like she loved him, or maybe she did, but when she talks about him, she laughs like a kid. Then it's like he walks by and acts like she isn't there, and she just sits and stares. Someday she'll smile like there's no tomorrow, but tonight she's crying inside. She doesn't want any company. You can tell by the look in her eyes that she's dealing with damage, aches, and pains, missing her one and only. That girl's still hiding out, living inside of lonely. Yeah, yeah. Someday she'll smile like there's no tomorrow, but tonight she's crying inside. She doesn't want any company. You can tell by the look in her eyes that the girl's still hiding out, living inside of lonely.
Song number 2.
I remember that long, hot, lazy summer back in '89. Penny moved into that rundown house right next door to mine. My buddies Clayton and Raleigh, well, they didn't like her much. They saw her throw that football, and that was good enough. They became the best of friends. Oh, didn't we? We'd meet every single morning behind the Raleigh's 5 and dime and make jokes about old Clayton and how he never showed on time. We jump in his old Buick, waste the whole day driving round. Four crazy kids growing up in a sleepy one-horse town. We own the world. Oh, didn't we? One for all for one. Four links in a chain that could never come undone. But her devilish smile caught my wandering eye. What happened next took us by surprise. We were vulnerable, inseparable. Every night apart became unbearable. Friends aren't supposed to fall in love. Well, we sure messed things up, didn't we? Sneak off all alone and get lost in each other's arms. And one night down by the river, oh, we finally went too far. We dreamed away that summer, man, we had dreams to spare. The world forgot about us, we just didn't care. We had each other now. Oh, didn't we? One for all for one. Four links in a chain that could never come undone. But her devilish smile caught my wandering eye. And what happened next took us by surprise. We were vulnerable, inseparable. Every night apart became unbearable. Friends aren't supposed to fall in love. Well, we sure messed things up. Tough, didn't we hang on to those who said friends don't fall in love? We proved them all wrong, didn't we? We were vulnerable, inseparable. Every night apart became unbearable. Friends aren't supposed to fall in love. Things up, didn't we? Oh, didn't we? Yeah.
How about that talented gentleman in the world of country music? His name is Kevin Dakin. He is from Canada, and Kevin is spelled K-E-V-E-N, so be sure to get that spelling right when you go check him out. And I'll just tell you right now, he is going to be here on a special guest Triple Play Thursday edition of The Tim Kelly Show, May the 1st. That interview is scheduled at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Kevin Dakin and a great tune called Didn't We? His brand new single out to radio is the third one in the triple play called Country Soon from Kevin Dakin on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I want to spend some time in the country, experience the way we roll. You can start by throwing away that technology, no GPS for a good swamp hole. If you want to just go all in, and you're wondering where to begin, you'll go driving down a dirt road with your girl in a fishing pole. Find a little old swimming hole, spend all afternoon, get some shade under a Georgia pine, 2 Dixie cups and some homemade wine. You won't be country by the end of the night, but you'll be country soon. Have to start saying yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Find a good old pair of boots. Trade that sedan for a 4x4 and get rid of those Armani suits.
You're spending more time at the local bar. Well, you don't want to look like a movie star. You'll go driving down a dirt road with your girl and a fishing pole. Find a little old swimming hole and spend all afternoon. Get some shade under a Georgia pine, 2 Dixie cups and some homemade wine. You won't be country by the end of the night, but you'll be country soon. With your girl and a fishing pole, find a little old swimming hole, spend all afternoon. Get some shade under a Georgia pine, 2 Dixie cups and some homemade wine. You won't be country by the end of the night, but you'll be country soon. You won't be country by the end of the night, but you'll be country soon. Yeah.
Hey y'all, this is Ashley Ewing and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
It's about that time for me to go, 'cause the sun came up this morning and the wind began to blow. And I've been everywhere, man, and everywhere between, but there's a new road waiting on me. It's time to change the scene. You don't have to like it, you don't have to understand. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. I'll find another honky-tonk by sundown tonight, and I'll work on my midnight tan underneath those neon lights. And I'll be gone by last call, catch me if you can. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. Honky-tonk phone. The only thing that changes now are the stages that I'm on. I've got everything I want, how could I ask for more? Swinging doors in a smoky bar, sawdust on the floor. You don't have to like it, you don't have to understand. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. I'll find another honky-tonk by sundown tonight. I'll work on my midnight tan underneath those neon lights. I'll be gone by last call, catch me if you can. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. Another honky-tonk by sundown tonight. I'll work on my midnight tan underneath those neon lights. I'll be gone by last call, catch me if you can. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. You can find me right here until I'm gone again. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man.
Number 2.
They were ready for the world. They knew they would go far with a fixer-upper house and a broken-down old car. It didn't have much. What they had was enough. And that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. Love, it ain't easy. You learn it as you go. The sweetest corn to eat is the toughest road to hoe. They held hands and walked down the path that they had chosen. And that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. Love ain't for the weak of heart, that's how it goes. You have to mind the thorns to pick a perfect rose. Love, it is a journey, you don't get there in a day. You have to walk in faith, let it lead the way. Perfected in weakness, two becomes one. And that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. They just grew closer through all the years. A life of no regret, shared happiness and tears. They once saw home and they lost some, but their passion still remains. For love has got to live outside a picture frame. Love ain't for the weak of heart, that's how it goes. You have to mind the thorns to pick a perfect rose. And love, it is a journey, you don't get there in a day. You have to walk in faith, let it lead the way. Perfected in weakness, two become as one. That's what it looks like, 50 years in love. She's pretty as a picture, though her hair is bouncing gray. She loves him with the fire that'll never fade away. And his love for her is just as strong, though he doesn't say it much. He shows her with a kiss, and tells her with a touch, and that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. And that's what it looks like, 50 years in love. In love.
His name is Craig Hendricks. What a great song. 50 Years in Love. And to anyone out there celebrating an anniversary that has been married 50 years, that's a long, long time. You are in love. So happy anniversary. We'll give you a big shout out on the radio. And Traveling Kind of Man before that, Craig Hendricks. And that is good, good stuff. His wife just posted that she is going to be one of the newest members of the board of directors of the Branson Opry. You can check that out on the Branson Opry Facebook page. Go give it a like and a follow. We sure do appreciate it. And we got things coming, great things coming to the live show, Capital of the World. We're in a live show right now. Thanks for tuning in to it, and I sure do appreciate it. And I know Craig Hendricks does too. He's getting played 3 times in a row. The third song in the triple play is a great one as well. It is called Don't Tell Me from Craig Hendricks. Craig Hendricks Music on social media, on live on the Tim Kelly Show right now. KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Haven't talked that much lately. Now you got something you want to say. You want me to come sit down beside you. You're only gonna tell me face to face. My heart's been racing, we've been a little off track. Don't you think, baby, we can work to put it back? Don't tell me I'm not good enough. Don't tell me you don't want my love. And don't tell me that this is the end. And don't tell me that this is goodbye. Don't tell me not to cry. And don't tell me that we can still be friends. Sure, I'm really not what you need. Don't tell me. So I walked in, sat down beside you. The fear in my eyes gave me away. But you leaned in and gently took my hand. I got ready for what you might say. My mind's been racing. I know I could have done things better. But don't you think, baby, we can make it last forever? Don't tell me I'm not good enough. Don't tell me you don't want my love. And don't tell me that this is the end. And don't tell me that this is goodbye. Don't tell me not to cry. And don't tell me that we can still be friends. If you're sure I'm really not what you need, don't tell me. By surprise when you called me up in that hut. You looked into my eyes and said, I know I'm gonna tell you enough. But baby, you're good enough, and I want your love. And there will never be an end. I'll never tell you goodbye. Honey, it's okay to cry. And we both know that you're my best friend. Everything I want, you know is true. I just wanted to tell you.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I've been gone now for a while. Been palling round with the blues and drinking like it's going out of style. I didn't take a car, I didn't take a bus, I didn't take a plane. I've just been laying low, trying to get over this pain. 1,000 times I've thought it over, told myself I was over you. Never been this far gone before, I don't know where this old road is heading to. I feel just like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. Well, I sleep down on the sofa, but I can't say that I really rest. I get to work late every morning. My boss says I'm a mixed up mess. I burned up your letters, threw away your pictures, and tore that phone off the wall. But I would have torn up my pride if only you would have called. 1,000 times I've thought it over, told myself I was over you. Never been this far gone before, I don't know where this old road is heading to. I feel just like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. I feel just like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back.
Song number 2.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear. Just for tonight, I've got to tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
He is my good friend Lee Sims from Colorado. That is great traditional country music right there. I'm going to let you down, and before that, I'm the one that ain't coming back. We're going to have one more from Lee Sims, but first of all, I want to tell you that you guys got to check out the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. We're going to add 2 more from tonight's interviews to that, and that is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And for you artists that were on the program tonight, you can download the interview archives interviews that we did, share them on your social media, and share them with all your fans. I know you got fans, and we're getting a bunch of them tonight in the program. They're blowing it up, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I also have a TV channel at the top of my website. It is called ICTV, Indie Country Television, and the next song has a video to it. Lee Sims' brand new single called Wyoming Wind. Go check out the great video to this song, and the song right now is on the air live on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
He had to go. She stayed behind. He was the best in the world at one time. She couldn't hold him. Lord knows she tried. A rodeo man always needs one more ride. She sits alone and stares at her ring, then walks out at night and cries when she sings. Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. You're wild and you're free, like that old tumbleweed. You've been everywhere. You've seen everything there is to see. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. It was harder this time than ever before. She longed for the sound of his key in the door. When she got the call, it cut like a knife. A Bronc in Cheyenne had taken his life. His final words with his dying breath said, "Scatter my ashes, let the wind do the rest." Wyoming wind, you're so much like him. You're wild and you're free, like that old tumbleweed. You've been everywhere, you've seen everything there is to see. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me. Wyoming wind, if you come across him, bring him back home to me.
This is Joe Finley of the Swansons, and you are listening to The Tim Kelly Show, Triple Play Thursday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR.
We love country music. We were headed to the beach our senior year when the driver said, "Hey girls, what you wanna hear?" I got Taylor, Bruno, Beyonce, and Wayne. I said, "Mister, can't you hear the drawling? Or y'all, that music you got won't do it all. Got scuffs on our boots and steel in our hearts. You're the DJ today, now do your part. We want to hear George and Tammy, Cash and June, and we'll find another right if you don't play it soon. Willie Whalen, Kenny and Hal, you gotta give us country, better do it now. Randy Dolly, Loretta the Judds, that's the kind of music runs through our blood. We love country music. The driver said, "I've got something you'll like," and he shuffled his list and flashed us a smile. Out through the speakers with the lead guitar, the Zeppelin was rocking all over that car. Mister, can't you see the wearing our jeans? We're from Nashville, man, rock and roll ain't our thing. You ought to know before we get too far, the kind of music we love, that steel guitar. We want to hear George and Tammy, Cash and June, and we'll find another right if you don't play it soon. Willie Whalen, Kenny and Hal, you gotta give us country, better do it now. Hank and Johnson, Strain and Merle, don't you see we're country girls. We love country music. We wanna hear George and Tammy, Cash and June, and we'll find another right if you don't play it soon. Willie Whalen, Kenny and Hal, you gotta give us country, better do it now. Jackson Reba, Colby and Earl, don't you see we're country girls. We love country music. We love country music. We love country music. Walking the halls in the latest styles, hiding behind your beautiful smile. High school breaks you, makes you choose. You find the weak, you tear them down. Your head held high,
so you don't drown. You have to win or else you lose. Hey, mean girl, you're just trying to be single. No one warned you about 15, girl. Ain't the only one feeling lost in this world. I know what you mean, girl. Friendship bracelets, Taylor Swift songs. Sometimes we'd stay up all night long. We swore friends forever in my backyard. Had no idea growing up was hard. Yeah, it's hard. Hey, mean girl, you're just trying to be single. No one warned you about 15, girl. Ain't the only one feeling lost in this world. I know what you mean, girl. I know what you mean, girl. Part of the crowd, but not one real friend. You're playing a game that you'll never win. I know what you mean, girl. Ain't the only one trying to be seen, girl. No one warned us about 15, girl. You're just hoping for a homecoming queen, girl. Hey, mean girl, you're just trying to be seen, girl. No one warned us about 15, girl. Ain't the only one feeling lost in this world. I know what you mean, girl. I know what you mean, girl.
What a great song from three young ladies that happen to be sisters, very talented, and they make up the Bennett Hall Band. They are Kat, they are Presley Rose, and Josie Hope, and they are super, super talented. The Bennett Hall Band, they named after their brother Bennett. He passed away about 10 years ago, and they named a Bennett Hall Band after him because they wanted to pay tribute to him. We had a great radio interview a while back, and you can find that one in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on the top of the homepage of my website at KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. The third song in their triple play is their latest single out to radio. It is called Lovin' Makes the Leavin' Hard from the Bennett Hall Band on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
On the road, I-65, all I see are your hazel eyes smiling back at me. Smiling back at me, begging God for one more day to say the things I didn't get to say. Why'd you have to leave? Why'd you have to leave? I can't live without you, but I know you won't stay. There's gotta be another way. When we're together, I know it won't last. There's no future for us, only the past. My life's on the road. Thinking back to what we've been through, should be easy to get over you. What am I supposed to do? I can't get over you. What if I told you I need you to stay? We could have had another day. When we're together, I know it won't last. There's no future for us.
This is Joe Finley of the Swansons, and you are listening to The Tim Kelly Show, Triple Play Thursday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
This small town might not look like much, just corner stores and rusty trucks and everything else that I love. It's all right here. Some people can't wait to get out. Me, I think I'll just stick around, 'cause heaven looks like here to me, where I wanna be. So give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you, Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's the good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. It's my favorite prayer to pray. It's a John boat on the lake. It's a tin roof rainy day. It's the way we got it made. So give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you, Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's a good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a blue sky, it's a truck bed, it's a cold beer, it's a godsend. It might seem ordinary, but don't let it fool you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Oh, so give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you. Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's a good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Neon hallelujah. Neon hallelujah.
Song number 2.
There's a girl to my left headed home with a hunch, gonna try to catch them both in the act. There's a kid on my right, gonna see her daddy tonight with a pawn shop diamond on the dash. There's a blinker that's been on for the last 3 miles, bet they got that radio turned up. So many different faces, headed different places in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Cars and trucks. Burning Man, Bonnaroo, Deadheads headed to the next show in a dust-covered van. There's a mom behind me with one in the booster seat. Man, I swear they grow up so fast. We're all on the go and we all think we know where we're headed and where we'll wind up. Yeah, we're running out of time watching life go by in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. We're all living a million miles a minute, yeah, we're all in our own little lane. Yeah, we may all be a little bit different, but we're all kind of still the same. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Cars and trucks.
His name is J.D. Shelburne. That is called Cars and Trucks. And before that, Neon Hallelujah. He's the gentleman that I always end the show with See You on the Radio. I'm going to do that here in just a second. But that's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. And I want to thank my special guest, Jason Mayer and the Swansons, for being on the program tonight. Join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll do New Music Friday, playing the best in new country, and a couple of great radio interviews tomorrow night as well. Dan Wesley White and Andrew Marshall will join me tomorrow night on the show. You don't want to miss it. Live on my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that